The returned escapees appeared before the St. George's Magistrates Court, facing a slew of charges including double capital murder in connection with the alleged deaths of American citizens Ralph Hendry, 66, and Kathleen Brandel, 71. Director of Public Prosecution, DPP Christopher Nelson, KC, is leading the prosecution's case against St. Andrew residents Trevon Robertson, 25, Atiba Stanislaus, 23, and Ron Mitchell, 30, who reportedly hijacked a catamaran named Simplicity belonging to the American couple after escaping lawful custody at the South St. George police station on February 18. Authorities believe that they may have been killed by the suspects and thrown overboard on the way to St. Vincent, where they were captured on February 21st.
By all means, if there is some hope, search should still continue. But from the evidence in my possession, we can prove beyond a reasonable doubt that the victims are deceased. There is always a hope. There is always a possibility. But in criminal matters, we don't go on possibility, we go on beyond a reasonable doubt. And I'm satisfied that the evidence points clearly in that direction. And this is why the capital murder charges were laid at this time. We think there is no point in waiting or holding back on that. Too much is at stake.
According to the DPP, the suspects are assisting police with the investigations, which is being done in collaboration with Vincentian authorities.
This matter sort of straddles the jurisdiction of Grenadian and St. Vincent in terms of the investigation and the evidence gathering. The evidence in our possession thus far includes circumstantial evidence, which is strong, as well as statements obtained from the accused persons.
The men who were returned to the island on Monday appeared before Chief Magistrate Francine Foster at the St. George's No. 1 Magistrates Court on Thursday, where over a dozen summary and indictable charges were read out to them.
The offenses committed after the escape would be the escape in lawful custody, housebreaking, that is breaking and entering the yacht, robbery with violence, kidnapping by two, and capital murder by two. Here we have two persons allegedly being killed on the same occasion. And the killing, or alleged killing, was committed in the process of executing other felonies, namely rape, robbery, housebreaking. So those are very serious and aggravating circumstances, so that if there is a conviction, one should expect the highest possible sentence.
Attorney Jerry Edwin is providing legal counsel for Stanislaus and Robertson.
So they have all pled guilty to the summary charges that were pre-escape. There were indictable offenses as well pre-escape, most notably rape and robbery with violence. Naturally, we cannot plead to these charges here, so those also will go up to the High Court, and we intend to proceed as well by paper committal.
Stanislaus and Robertson were arraigned on summary indecent assault and causing harm charges in connection with separate incidents that occurred in Grand Anse in December and January, respectively. Edwin also held papers for attorney Henry Pariag, who is representing Mitchell, who is currently on bail with rape matters pending in both the St. George's and Grenville Magistrates Court. Pariag confirmed with GBN on Thursday his plans to also proceed via paper committal in the high-profile matter. The murder suspects have been remanded to the Richmond Hill prison and are scheduled to return before the court for mention on March 27th. The preliminary inquiry into the matter is scheduled to commence on July 1st. For GBN News, Nisha Paul.